Hi you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Tiffany. I make videos about skincare, beauty, and motherhood topics. Today, I thought it'd be super fun to do a makeup tutorial for Valentine's Day. Whether you're staying home, doing a Galentine's Day, or going out on a date, I figured it'd be really fun to have some really pretty makeup, so you can go ahead and follow along with me. Take a second to subscribe, please, and give this video a thumbs up, and let's get into the video. So I'm starting off with my base today. I know a lot of times it's a little bit smarter to start with your eyes if you're putting a lot of eyeshadow on, just in case you get any fallout or anything. But I kind of know how I do my makeup, so I'm gonna start with foundation. So I'm going in with the Sephora 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation. This is oil-free, and it is on the natural side, coverage-wise, probably like more natural to matte. But what I like to do is mix these two. I am just gonna mix it on the back of my hand here. So I'm doing pretty much a full pump of the lightest shade and then just a tad. I am not very tan right now, so I'm only doing a little tiny bit of the darker. And then I have a damp beauty sponge, blending sponge here. This is the Morphe sponge, and I love it. I really like it. It's very soft and bouncy, but it also has a chiseled edge on it as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and work this in. Okay, and that helped to even out my skin tone a bit. I have some sort of dark circles going on right now, so I'm going in with the NYX Light Pale Dark Circle Concealer. This stuff's really awesome. It's like almost like a putty. I'm just going with the back of my fingernail, put it on the back of my hand to warm it up. And it's a peachy shade, so it cancels out the purple tones of dark circles. And I warm it up with my finger and then just kind of place it where there's more purple and like right underneath my lash line. And then any excess, I'm just gonna use as a regular concealer because it is actually kind of similar to my skin tone. So I'm going around my nose where I have redness and on my nose. I like to use one product for as many purposes as I can. Over that, I have the Maybelline Age Rewind. This is actually a new one, so I'm just dabbing a little under here. If you're weirded out by the sponge, you can always put it on the back of your hand and use it like this, or with a brush as well. On my nose. And I'll put a little bit on my lids as a base. And that's my foundation routine, how I always like do it. And I'm going in with the Glossier Wowder and a big fluffy brush. I'm also gonna set my eyes, because I put concealer on there as well. I have my Naked Heat. I think I'm gonna set it with Chaser, which is this guy, the second one. That way you don't get creases, and I just like doing it this way. Now I'm gonna scoot in a little closer and I'll do the eyes here. I'll be taking a brush into my Naked 2 palette. I've had this for so long, and I'm gonna start with Limit, which is this one here. It's a very light pink. And I'm gonna go all over my lid just to get that pink going. Next, I'm going into my Jaclyn Hill palette and going with the shade Sissy, which is this one here. And with this shade, I'm just gonna use my finger because it's one of those shimmers that tends to get a little messy. Right in there. I kind of wish the Jaclyn Hill palette had a mirror. Now I'm gonna start to deepen it up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with this red shade here. It's like a brown, a red brown, and I'm just gonna work in the edge. And I'm focusing this right on the outer edge of my eye. And then I'm gonna bring it in just a little bit. And also, I wanted to mention, I'm thinking about doing a Q&A, so leave any questions about anything down below. So now I am gonna go back in with the shade I took before, Chaser. And I'm just gonna blend the edge out of it. So it's looking a little bit too harsh. Oh, thanks. Okay. And it's not looking as pinky as I want, so I think I'm gonna go in with the Revolution Pro HD highlighter palette. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm actually gonna take this hot pink one and I'm gonna work this in right about there, just to turn the pink up a little bit. That's such a rosy color, I love it. All right, bye babe. Love you. I love that. Okay, yes. There we go. That is, see, the cool thing about makeup is that you can just play around. You can just play around and like there's no pressure. There's no pressure because you can always redo it. And this is how I like to do it. If you do it a different way, that's great. You know, you do it the way you like and you find that rhythm and just play around with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. And that's kind of my style. So now what I'm gonna do is kind of take this down below my lash line. So I'm just gonna take that red burgundy color again, so like burgundy brown kind of shade, and I'm just gonna take it right over here. And same with the other side. I don't really use eyeliner on my lower lash line because I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller, but if I focus the dark right on the edge here. And oh, I hear Oliver, he's awake. So I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I need to go get Oliver. So I am going to use eyeliner. This is the e.l.f. Active Workout Eyeliner. A little bit of the Stila Glitter and Glow, probably right in the center here, just to kind of give another little goldiness. Then I'm gonna do my brows, and then I'm gonna put the Sephora Lash Craft Mascara, and then the NYX Powder Puff Lippy. I love these so much. Oh my gosh, these are the best, seriously. And then I'm gonna do some contouring. Keep watching to see the completed look. I'm just gonna do a little time lapse here just so that you can see everything that I'm doing. I'm so excited to see how this turns out. This little one's awake now. Look at the little sad guy. Cheerios. So here's the finished look. I'm actually really happy with it. It could be more on the natural side. You could deepen up the outer corners a little more if you wanted, add a wing liner, whatever. I just feel like this is a really glowy, pretty, just kind of makes you look, I don't know, perked up and awake. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave your questions below for me because I'm gonna be filming a Q&A very soon. Please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time.